Okay, this is on recording. So good morning, Canada. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where are you from. We have people from all the way from the other part of the world, right? Then we have people from here, which is at night, so from India as well. So my name is To, right? So without further ado, I'm going to put up some slide and then we can go through some information to cover some information with everybody over here. Okay, so we're going to talk about this fantastic company. This company is less than 1 year old, right? It's called HiGo. So high means go high, go far. So what are we? We are US-based funded multinational company. We want to grow the worldwide through e-commerce. And the first range of product that we are we have launched is those product that we cannot resist. Yeah, this is a product that everybody needs. It is the product which is concerning our health, is DNA-based product, right? So everybody will need it. So a bit of my background. My name is To. I come from Singapore. I have a bachelor degree from NUS. Electrical Electronic Engineering was my first degree. Then I worked a couple of years, then I went to UK to do an MBA in finance. And then I have over 20 years of management experience in a few MNC, including Hewlett Packard that you've heard of, Philips Consumer Electronics, some telecommunication companies as well. So I do mainly product marketing. I specs product. I look at trend. I specs product, the next generation products. So in between, I was a venture capitalist. So we actually look at the technology, look at the trend, look at the business model, and see which are the good company to invest in, and then we help them to grow along the way. If they go IPO, we make money. All right, so as simple as that. So yeah, I enjoyed my work, and I was a businessman over the last 10 years. So this company I'm going to talk about today, we cover three parts. So I cover the first part, which maybe 10 to 15 minutes, not too long, but at least give you some information, some background, right? So we will cover the company background, who are the key people, yeah, and then what is the status now, how are they doing, and then what could be the potential. Then, of course, we will put most of the information today, about half an hour, 30 minutes of this session, into products. Yeah, because the company cannot go without product or services. So what product are we having? We're having the next generation health supplement that can reverse aging 8 to 34 years. Amazing, right? So you probably might not heard of that, but it is scientifically proven, and thousands of people have used it and have very, very good testimony, very, very good results, right? So fantastic products. And then we cover about a bit, then Water will come in to talk about a bit more about the science behind, the fundamentals behind why is this next generation product AKG so special, right? And after that, we can go through some testimony to show you, what is the result of some people doing, and then we can cover maybe 5 minutes on, what are the business opportunity. Would that be okay? We should cover this within 15 minutes or so. So first of all, a bit of a company, right? The company is HiGo. It's the founder is Jack Kwan. He actually come into Zoom occasionally as well. He is based in US, so he's in Los Angeles. So he was a businessman. He has a asset management company that invested in many areas, including life science, including manufacturing of supplement products, including a bit others like second-hand car distribution, number 6 in US, and loan company, and crypto exchange, UZX. You can find it's number 30 in the world, and including an e-commerce company called Good Life, right? Okay, so it's a couple of companies. So, and about a year ago, Jack Kwan founded HiGo, and when we launched this product, GnAKG, which is HiGo, right? GnAKG, it sort of like blown the market by surprise, right? So the product is so amazing because it can reverse aging 8 to 34 years. I mean, who can resist a product that can reverse aging 8 to 34 years? right? So let's say if you are like a bit, like my age, I'm a 5 series, yeah. So of course I look younger now after 6 months taking the products, so I can look younger by maybe 5 years or so. Who can resist a product that can make you younger, right? Looks younger, healthier, and things like that, right? So so we grow very, very fast. So this is the first product, and Walter is going to talk a bit more about the details of this product, right? The second product that we launched, which is last month, right? Because this company is only like 11 months. So the first product lasts 10 months. And then we launched the second products, which is GnCell, which is orange color. This is a bit more specific. This is targeted to increase our immune system, increase our autophagy function, increase our T cell, increase our NK cell. That means basically it's to do with immune system, right? More targeted, clear up our body, clean our body, let us be healthier, right? Amazing, amazing product. So both of these products are natural extraction from plants and it's herbal, right? But it goes into our DNA, it affects our DNA in a positive way that we can reverse aging. We can improve our many functions of our body, right? So amazing. So that we already have 4 products developed by the scientists. We have a chief scientist called Dr. Liu Yinpo, right? He was doing announcement just a few days ago talking about the clinical trial of the second product. Then the third product is targeted to hormones, right? GN hormone. So let men become stronger, can perform better, right? Maybe more beautiful, right? So who doesn't want it, right? So the fourth product is targeted towards brain, correct? So because, well, if our body is able, we also want our brain to be able. So we have 4 products, of course. They will continue to develop, research and develop gene-based, DNA-based product, right? Which is very, very valuable to us. So with the first product, or with 2 products, what we are doing is that we created what we call a life dividends. That means if you have a product that can reverse aging 8 to 34 years, you can help many people to resolve their issues, including I've personally seen it from high blood pressure, 180, 190 to normal, diabetes from like 27, as high as 27 on 5 years of insurance back to normal, right? Otherwise, the leg need to be amputated. And then from prostate problem, man, normally when you reach to 70s, you may start to have prostate problem that you need to go night urine. After 1 bottle, resolve the prostate. From spinal problem, I have friends that walk 200-300 meters, they start to ache. They cannot walk already because it touches their nerves. They take it for just within about this, it resolve their issues. To sinus problem, to eczema, to cirrhosis, to Parkinson, dementia, stroke, many, including all the way to cancer and lupus, right? Cancer and lupus is quite difficult to cure. From white hair become black hair, from no hair become hair. So it really go beyond our wildest imagination, right? Right? Wildest, we just can't believe it. It is so fantastic. And it exceeds our expectation, right? So with that, we have managed to grow the company to over 400,000 of repeat sales, over 400,000 of royal customer. And this royal customer is not just customer, they were willing to share, right? Because if you have a very good product, you personally and benefit from it. Of course, you share with people, right? Of course, first of all, you share with your families, right? Your parents, all right, or your siblings or your children, and you share it with your friends. So this is we are creating a very large communities, not only ourselves, we're going to share it out. So once we reach to a certain size, now we have 400,000. So now we'll grow a bit further. We will launch what we call the second dividends, which is pay dividend, right? Would you want to share one time and get paid multiple times? Of course, right? So what is pay dividend? So we have commission. The commission will go into credit cards, which is Visa, Master, Union Pay. And we do spend money every now and then, right? You wake up in the morning, you spend money already. You brush your teeth, you spend money already. So when we spend the credit card, we will have certain commission because Visa Master is going to give us commission, right? We have bring large volume to Visa Master. And if let's say I bring in the group of people, be it 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 people bring in through my efforts, by bringing a few people, you grow, right? And then, yeah, if everybody spends money, we will get a certain commission. If I have 100,000 people, if everybody spend money, I get just $1, there will be 100,000. Okay, then we become a bank, right? So the third one is that we're going to use this website to link it to the whole world, right? You can link it to any product and services. If you bring in a good products and the product sell, we do have certain commission, right? I mean, if we have a communities of 1 million, then we'll launch the chain dividend, and everybody would like to partner with us, either sell into us or sell through us, right? So if you can bring in a good product and services, we will share the commission as well. So, and last but not least is the data dividend. So it reach to 3 million people will be very sizable, growing organization, because once you reach, growing from 3 million could go to 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, and so on and so forth, right? So by then we can either lease it, IPO, or work with other big crypto company or big other company partnership, right? So what is interesting is that whatever data that we bring in, whatever network that we brings in, we get a part of the profit, right? Because the company is going to give 20% of the profit to share with the whoever that contribute to the growth of the company. If you bring data to Facebook, Facebook is not going to share with you, right? Bring data to TikTok, they are not going to share with you, right? This one, we introduce the people, from there it grow to a few thousand or tens of thousands of people, 100,000s. We do have a share. Was it good or good? So a lot of people really like the business model. This will be the forward-thinking business model. So besides product, the company is actually looking at growing that community. It's a community that is very valuable. Of course, product must be good. Cool. All right. So we use the product, which is a DNA product, as a first phase to jumpstart and bring in the group. Cool. All right. So in terms of operation, some people ask us about operation, things like that. We have one page was as well covered here in 1 minute. The company is a HiGo Corporation, which is incorporated in LA. The boss is in LA, right? Of course, they have laboratory. Dr. Liu Hongbo is in US. They have been in the US for like 30, 40 years. The manufacturing plant currently is in New Jersey, which is west part of US. But the company has bought a new plant in LA and installing machine now, and will be producing in end of the year, and will able to produce 40,000 bottles a day. Currently, our shipment is about 10,000 bottles a day already. So we need a much bigger plant. Hopefully, 40,000 bottles a day can cover us for the next 1 to 2 years. Yeah. So of course, operationally, we ship from US through courier service. Some people ask, say, how do you ship? It's very easy. I mean, 1 kilogram can have 4 bottles. Yeah, you just ship through courier, DHL, or Further Express, or whatever courier service. We call it 3PL, third party logistic, right? It's easy. And then most of the sales currently, most is in China. Why? Well, because a group of China entrepreneur plant it, and then they just market it and launch in China, and then it just go viral. Yeah. Okay. So you go to Douyin, you go to, I mean, TikTok, you go to Little Red Book, you type HiGo AKG. Oh, lots of information, many information. Yeah. Okay. And then our English or international version just launched a few weeks ago. That's why overseas we still not so well known, but in China it's really very popular. And so I think about 85-90% of the sales is in China, a bit in US, Canada, then a bit in Southeast Asia. So we are in about 10 countries, but the world has many countries. Yeah, we are interested in many 3 key countries and the Western world. Three key countries, ICI, right? I means India. India is very big and it will be growing. C is China. Of course, China business is very big. And I is Indonesia. I think these are the three very big country that can very popular for this kind of products. Yeah. And of course, the Western world as well. Then we can cover a very good size. Of course, we like Japan, we like Korea, we like Vietnam. Don't get me wrong, but ICI cover only 50% of the world already. We still like North America, South America. Okay. So so far, where are we? Now we are doing very well. We already have 8% max out the Comm plan of 100K per week, US dollar, not rupiah or not other currency. $100,000 per week. And you see they have 8% max out, and we have over 400 diamonds earning between 2005 to 100K per week, right? And we have over 300,000 active members. This was the data 1 month ago. Now we are a bit grow even further, right? So people really like the products. The products is fantastic, right? And the business model works, right? And a lot of repeat sales, that's the most important thing, right? You don't just sell one time. The best testimony is actually repeat sales, right? So I think this will be a $1 trillion market opportunity. We are at we have crossed what we call the founder stage, the innovator stage. I mean, initially the first 6 months to 1 year, a group of people just plunge it, right? They take a leap of faith. You don't know because it's a new category. AKG is a new category. They plunge it and it grows. How big it grows? HiGo has grown to about 10 million sales per week. 10 million sales per week is a lot. Over 400,000 members, repeat sales, right? So you can imagine every month has at least 400,000 bottles. Then you just multiply, you do the math, right? So we have 10 million sales per week shipment. So the product is working, right? People like it. That means it's proven. The product is proven. Yeah. The business model is working, right? There's a big momentum going on in certain part of the world, but it's going to spread it. So we are coming in the next phase. I think we are in the between innovate. We have crossed a chasm. We are going to the early part of the entrepreneurs phase where we have launched the international website to grow to the whole world. That's why we are doing Zoom from today onwards. We will do a daily English Zoom. Of course, we do have other languages as well. Right. So we are looking mainly for people that they value health. They like about health. No, for me, I take supplements for last 20, 30 years. I value health. Whenever I see videos on health, yeah, I tend to take a look. I do a bit of exercise, take supplements, maintain overall, right? And we are looking for people that is entrepreneur. That means they want to develop business. They take a bit of risk, right? Entrepreneur do need to take risk, right? They take a bit of risk, but calculated risk, right? So, and then grow it to the whole world. So we are only just 11 months. We are just like, a baby, can't really walk yet, crawling, but it's not bad really. It's doing very well. We've broken records of all the network marketing company in the past 85 years. Yeah. So hopefully we can break the existing record of the network marketing company in a few years, because in this next 2 to 3 years could be 1 to 2 years entrepreneurs phase, then we go to early adopters, then super growth. Yeah, because for products to go to different part of the world, it does need some time. You need certification, you need logistic, you need the market to develop. But then once it go into mature stage, I think it could be a $1 trillion market opportunity. I mean, HiGo could be one of the top 10 in this category. And then if it's a $1 trillion market, it will be 50 billion. 50 billion is bigger than any of the network marketing company currently. Okay, so it's a very, very great opportunity. And we are looking for some people that have the vision, right, that understand the market opportunity. You want to come into the market at the early part of business opportunity or the end, right? The trend. This is health and wellness is a growing trend, right? It's a very, very big trend. Okay. So of course, anything of this beside business model, the most important is a product. So I think today we spend maybe 20, 30 minutes on the products, right? So we will get water from the other part of the world. Yeah, water is from Canada. They wake up very early in the morning. I have to thank you. 8 a.m. in the morning, right, to come into the Zoom and to share with us. And yeah, water was a science, right? Science graduate, right? And went into IT, and he came into Malaysia. Then we bring him around to the KL office. He saw the office. He took back 12 bottles to Canada. That's why, started the Canada. And the product, what he says, that most of people that try the product, they really love it. So I let Walter share with you a bit in details, how was the experience and a bit of the science. Yeah, Walter, I pass it to you.
Sounds good. But 8 o'clock in the morning isn't early. This is, in the middle of my day already. Like, 5 o'clock in the morning, that's when my day starts.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so went over to Malaysia in April and interviewed the company over there. And actually, let me pull this up. There we go. Okay, and we interviewed the company over there, and I was completely impressed with the technology, and completely impressed with what's going on. Let me tell you about nutrition over the past 100 years. you know, like first generation nutrition, it's the macro. Okay, what the ingredients that you're putting in, and the next generation they start working on the micro. Okay, and like 20 30 years ago, I was involved with a company that was 20 years ahead of its time, and like it was nutrition that was scientifically based. And so the third generation is nutrition that starts to be affected at the cellular level, and that's super great. And this is where the technology really kind of shines, because the NNH, like this, the fourth generation technology, that's like you guys have heard of stem cell technology. Okay, so that came out, and then based upon the shoulders of this information that the people, the scientists have worked on, they are, every few years the technology is getting better and better, and now we are at this where we're at right now. Okay, so just to go back just a slide. Why doesn't it come up? There we go. Okay, so just to talk about NAD. Okay, so NAD, it is basically a protein in your body that when your cell is able to function, like the mitochondria, when it has the energy that it needs, your body is able to function the way it is. And like when you talk at the cellular level, when your cell is working properly, you know what they found out that a cell doesn't die if it's nutriated properly, and so if it's awash with everything that it needs and it doesn't get damaged, the cell doesn't die. And so you can have these cells in petri dishes that last for 20, 40, 50, 100 years. Okay, so why can't they take that technology and apply it to our bodies? Well, this is what we're talking about here, is how it applies to our bodies. Okay, but this NAD, it peaks in our bodies when we're in our 20s and 30s. Okay, after that, the production stops, and so every 10 years after that, this it reduces by half. Reduces by half. This is why when you're in your 50s and 60s, that's when you really start to notice the aging. Okay, so let me tell you about the aging. So in the office, talking to these people for the HiGo office, and talking to all these people, and it's like really cool because they all have this black hair and full heads of hair, and they're like, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. But as I'm talking to them, I realize that they're a lot older than me. I realize that they're in there. I'm like, how old are you? The boss goes, I'm 70. I'm like, what? That's amazing. You're 70 years old. And he looks like he was 40. And I couldn't believe it. He does this Tai Chi movement stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. So this is kind of cool because when you're at the cellular level, when the cells are nutriated properly, when they receive everything that they need, they can function properly. And the cellular repair, when it goes down to the DNA level, when it's done properly, your body will start to repair itself. And that's what's really cool. And so we have so many people that are age-related diseases that as a result of being on this product, those age-related diseases start to diminish and reduce because the body is now repairing itself the way it's supposed to. Okay. So yeah, I brought 12 bottles back with me. Actually, we got a picture here. I brought my 12 bottles back with me, and within a couple of days, every single bottle was gone. Okay. And within a couple of weeks, everybody's going, well, we're about to run out. I want some more bottles. Like, what's get some over here. so so we've gone through this process of getting the bottles. So in this picture here, you know, people are completely amazed how they are being affected. Okay. And like, yeah, take your before after pictures, talk to your doctor, go get your vitals checked, go get everything checked. Okay. Do that. Like, you know, work with it scientifically, see what happens. Get on the product, try it out. You know, some people might not notice a change for the first 3 months. That's okay. Try it out, because when you look at the specs, then you'll see, hey, there's something going on here. This is really cool. Okay, so these guys came up with this in Harvard, and am I at the bottom of the screen there? Oh, I guess I am. And they took it over to Asia, and you know, like Asia went haywire. So now we're bringing it back here to the West. So I think that's the end of the story of what I wanted to talk about. I can try to keep it to 10 minutes. So there you go.
Okay, all right. Thanks for the very clear and precise explanation of the NAD plus on the on the different generation of the nutrients, right? So I mean, I always tell people, I mean, all supplements are good. We never say supplements is no good, right? But supplementation has its limitation, and supplementation does have its side effects, right? So we are not supplementation. We go beyond that, right? We are the next generation, the fifth generation, called gene balancing. That means we take nutrients. We are not supplementing. We take food, and then it activates our what we call a set of longevity genes, so between 1 to 7, and then it brings up the NAD plus that Walter mentioned, right? So like, well, I mean, if you have a phone, you're using 5G phone, right? Does a 3G phone works? Yeah, it works fine for call, but not for other things, right? So of course you got a 5G phone. Why would you want to have a 2G phone, 3G phone, right? So in fact, once you have a 5G phone, you can do everything. You can replace many of things. So same thing for AKG. Once we have AKG, we can do many things, right? We don't really need the rest. Yeah, of course, we are not saying that no, the AKG is a magic pill. It solves everything. It's just that it helps you to recover, to repair all the problems that you have, repair your DNA. That's why it can have positive effect on 128 symptom these medical conditions, yeah, including the many of those that I mentioned. The common one is diabetics, high blood pressure, no, eczema, no, this sinus, many cirrhosis, and all the way. So the next, I'm going to show you some testimony, right? Rather than we keep on talking is theory, some people cannot grasp it. So today I'm going to show you some testimony. Would it be okay? We just go through some outside. We have thousands of testimony. All right. So I'm going to open up my file. I can send out the testimony file right after this. We have thousands of them. I just like put some of this into a PowerPoint. Oh, okay. So the PowerPoint is just give it a second. Okay, it come back. So, okay, I'm going to just run through a fair bit, right? As I mentioned, it has positive effect on 128 medical conditions. So we can't possibly show all, just show a bit, yeah? We got people, very obvious is reverse aging. It's not medical condition, but let you younger, more energy, right? So start with this because we are from Malaysia. This is one of the Malaysia royal family. He's the uncle of the Malaysia king, right? So he's 84 years old. Tunku Jalil Sulaiman, he came to the office. So you look at him before that is, well, it looks like 84, right? Yeah, more or less, but just after one bottle. Just after one bottle is this. I mean, the whole face is more radiant, more glow. And in fact, this photo, he smiled a bit more. You realize he smiled a bit more, but his wrinkle is lesser just after one bottle. Yeah. So he came to the office and then he wanted to make sure that the company provide and continue to provide the products, right? Where I flew down from Singapore over there just to shake hand with him, right? And this is Mr. Chen. This is the guy that one of the founders that Water mentioned. He is 69, but he looks like 49. And he has white hair. 15 years ago, I saw the picture, right? He start to have white hair at maybe 50 plus. Now no white hair. Yeah, he do AKG for about a year. And this guy, he was a bit he doesn't look so young previously. He took about 1 year. He's a top earner. He makes 100K per week for the last 30 weeks. When Water was there, he was talking a bit, I mean, they are interested to see some people from foreign country, right? Because he's from China. He doesn't speak a single face of English. So I was doing the translation. And then after he translate, say a bit, just some welcome message. Then he said, okay, he decided to show his wallet. He opened up his phone and he showed them, okay, 100K for the last 20 weeks. That is a showing of income is better than 1,000 words. But of course, he looks much younger than this. Let me show you. All right, so he was looking like that about 1.5 years ago, right? After 7 months after AKG, now he is looking like that.
团队所有的企业、
Yeah,
所
this
有
is
的
the
国家
video
都
I
属于
took
是
a
什么
couple of months
受
ago.
接
Yeah,
纳。
so you can
关
see
键是
the
这
difference.
里的人他
Yeah,
们的
from
动
a
能
very
怎么样？
rugged macho man, yeah, to a very handsome young man. Okay, and this old man, I always like to show the photo because he looks familiar, right? He looks like Mr. Chen. He's Mr. Chen's father. Mr. Chen 69. So he must be older than 69, right? He's 95. You look at his face, it's just like an apple, like crumpled. You know, the apple you put outside for a week, it all crumpled up. The face crumpled, down, all flattened, right? A lot of wrinkles. And after 1 month, you can tell the difference, right? At least 5 to 10 years younger, just after one bottle, right? Okay. So, and then now last time he can't even walk downstairs because they stay in second floor, you need to walk downstairs. He cannot walk downstairs. So he cannot leave the house. But after AKG, he can go out every day a few times. Yeah, because he improved his life so much, so much. Yeah. So this is the goddaughter of the Malaysia, that Tunku, right? The royal family. She looks much beautiful after AKG. I know her for previously, I know her 1 over years ago. Now, at least looks 5 years younger, lost 5 kg, high blood pressure from 180 down 190 down to 120. Fantastic. And fairer, nicer, right? More pretty. I mean, how much do you value, right? I mean, especially for a lady. Even for me, my face also more radiant. Definitely, I look a bit more red than some of you. Yeah, not because I have blood pressure. My blood pressure is completely normal. And yeah, it's more radiant, more lesser wrinkle, looks a few years younger. And this person is my friend. I know him in Singapore called Dennis, right? So he was diabetes. 26 is very high. Normal range is 6.2, right? So he was on insurance for 5 years. Very high dosage is the highest dosage. And his legs start to rot. Once you're on the highest dosage and your legs start to rot, I think it's a matter of time. Either you control down, on whatever super diet or exercise or medication. Otherwise, you go amputation, right? And after 3 months of AKG, his heart rot healed and his diabetes back to normal level. Amazing, right? So this is both sharing, yeah. In Singapore, I took the video, and this also my friend, right? He's Mr. Chu, 70 years old. As I mentioned just now, most people like about 70, especially for men, do have some prostate enlargement. That means at night you go night urine 2, 3 times, 3, 4 times. Quite common, quite common. Right. So very bad for sleeping, right? Imagine every night you have to wake up a few times to just go to toilets. So after just a few tablets, it resolved its issue. I got a few friends, 70s, after within a bottle, it resolved the issue. Amazing, right? So this is the sharing. Of course, the video in Mandarin. Yeah, I can share some of you. And this lady is also amazing. I like to bring this up. She is 56, 2 years younger than me, but her whole family also benefited just within a month, within one bottle. Yeah, for her, she lost 4 kg. She has a breast lump, and then she has some knee problem get improved. And then her husband has a cirrhosis problem. Cirrhosis is very bad. Her husband cirrhosis for 20, 30 years. They spend thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, all sort of devices, medication, medicine cannot help, right? This one, just after one bottle, the cirrhosis improved. Now, after 6 months, the cirrhosis reduced, I think, at least 80%. At least 80%. I mean, from the redness or from itchiness. Then the second sister also benefited, resolved her problem. The third sister also. Imagine the whole family also benefited. I mean, if one person benefited, yeah, sometimes okay, but this is whole family, right? This is me, right? My uric acid dropped from 564 to normal 209. Yeah, 564 is above range. I got 2 times of gout attack. Of course, my face is a bit better, more radiant, right? Look a bit more up, tighter, more lifted. I feel happy as well. I mean, people tell me, hey, you look better, you look, your face more radiant. Would you feel happy? Of course, even for a guy, I feel happy. Imagine a girl, they will spend thousands of dollars on that. That's why I say health and wealth, beauty business is a big business. So this product not only improve the health, it can improve the beauty as well. Because it let you reverse aging. If you're reverse aging 5 to 10 years old, your face less wrinkle, more radiant, the autophagy clean up the dull part of your body, think up the dead cells of within your body. So you will look better. Who doesn't want that, right? So this is my partner Lydia. Right, Lydia, before AKG, the face, she was sick, and then the face was dull, and now she looks beautiful. She looks attractive. I mean, sometimes when you look at a lady, okay, this lady, okay. Sometimes I look, hey, this one has some charm, right? Yeah, now she looks some charm, yeah, attractive, right? So it let you make you more beautiful, more attractive. Of course, beside the health issue, beauty is a very, very big business. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, this is an extreme case. Is another friend of a friend. She actually did a Chinese testimony last week. Oh, amazing. So she did some kind of injection, beauty injection, and then the face was rotten, right? Very bad. She took steroid for about 3 years, and the whole face swollen, hard and swollen, and cannot feel. And when I saw her 2 months to about 3 months ago, oh, was like so scary, like an elephant lady, yeah. And now a bit back to normal. Of course, I can't expect that she to go back to immediately to her previous stage, but I think increase at least 30-40%. And then her face is softer, she can feel it. Previously it's like she can't even feel her face. And then more normal, the eyes bigger, all these wrinkle lesser. She is so happy. And then she introduced many people. Yeah. All right. And this one is very touching. Whenever I talk about her, I saw like I feel touching, because she was on dialysis for 10 over years. She can't really stand up, because after 10 over years of dialysis, you get very weak, right? You look at her face, it's all dull, a lot of what we call poisons in the body, in the face, in the skin, because dialysis after so many years, no, you can't filter off, right? And AKG, I think, saved her life. After that, she can stand up and walk proper and can grip proper. We have a video on Malay video, because she speaks Malay, and Vincent, my friend, so like ask her a few questions in Malay. There was a video on that. We saw her personally in Sebabenang, in somewhere near Ipoh. Yeah. So I was very touched. Yeah. So yeah, this is another person in Penang. She took it for 2 weeks. My friend asked him, "Hey, do you feel anything?" No, she said no, didn't feel anything. But then when you take the two picture to compare, her hair previously was very gray, now to a bit dark, right? The face, the wrinkles, so much lesser, right? So very important, before you take AKG, take a photo of yourself or take a photo of your friend, because whenever we ask people, hey, how do you feel? You say, no effect and things like that. But then when you ask them, hey, do you sleep better? You say, yeah. Do you feel more energy? Yeah. But take a picture of their face. They might see a big difference. Yeah. Especially people like, 5 series and above. Of course, people like 20, 30 years old, one bottle, I don't think they might feel much because they haven't aged. But people that is already half a century or 70, 80s, very fast. You can tell it very fast, or they got some medical conditions. Okay. So we have thousands of testimony, including many. Can browse through to you, especially in China. Some of them, those I know. Just now, all those I show you, I know. Some of these I don't know them, but we have a Zoom every night with thousands of people go to the room, because the room is 2,000 people. And if you go in late, you can't even go into the 2,000 people room. And every night there are 4 persons shared, right? 4 to 5. And all testimony is all never repeats. And all those like normal people, very normal people, they take the product, they just share from their hearts, you can tell, right? And we got thousands of those testimony. This one is slimming, and this one is more beautiful. You see before and after 5 months. Yeah. And this one slim down. You see the lady previously is like auntie, right now like a beauty coach, right? I mean, this lady, the face previously was round, now is sharp, right? Okay. And this is a old lady, right? After 18 days, looks more radiant, less wrinkle. This is a lady with medical conditions, cancer. The doctor tell her, hey, it's very serious, really. So after 1.5 months, she no, she can discharge from the hospital, right? Wow, this is a lady, right? Looks much better, right? Much more attractive. This is 50 days. Oh, this one, big difference. You can tell the difference. You can tell the differences, huh? Right? Previously, the face is like strange shape. Now, normal, right? After 1.5, after 2 months. This one is white hair become black hair, no hair become more hair. We do have many of such cases. This one 4 months. This one white hair become black hair, no hair that have hair. But we can't guarantee, water. I can't guarantee that your hair will grow. It depends on the DNA. But anyway, the product give you energy, better sleep, better bowel movement, less wrinkle, right? Of course, maybe one day your hair might grow. Okay. So yeah, thousands of testimony, amazing testimony. We have cancers, many very extreme, thyroids, some growth here and there. Yeah, this medical condition, 190 to become 140 in 20 days, old lady. This is diabetes problem, rod ready. This one is some, I think, some blocks in the heart artery, clear up, then it looks, you see now it's back to normal. There's a growth in the eyes, there's a tumor in the eyes, right? And this is very bad thyroid. Okay. Oh, this one is a very bad growth. Yeah. So this one is white hair become black hair. This is taken by my friend in China, right? This one is stroke. very weak, cannot walk. After 2 bottles, he can start to walk, right? Oh, this is last one, but not the least. This one very special because she is a very senior doctor. She do stench, stench, the heart stench. So she's 69, and she has cancer. Uh, what was spread from lymphatic to stomach. Once cancer spread is very difficult stage, right? She's in stage 4, and then AKG saved her life. Now she go around and shared the gospel, and then through her she able to help many people with medical conditions, including what we call lupus. Lupus is very difficult. Yeah. All right. So, and then she looks much better. White hair become black hair. She has diabetes, and diabetes gone in 5 months. Yeah. So amazing. Right. So, but this is not the end, just to show you a couple of them. So you join our group, right? So we will be able to share with you, and then every day there will be testimony. And then if you understand Mandarin, go up to the Chinese room, you can listen for yourself. Is that okay? All right. So okay, now I think we are about 45 minutes into the Zoom. I just want to share. So we have gone through a bit, right, about the company, the background, the products, how potential is this business. Then want to show you a bit about the product, the testimony, and the science behind, right? And then now I want to share with you what could be the business opportunity. Would it be okay? Right? So this product is $135. A product of this effect, a product of such benefits, do you think it's worth 135 US? Right. I think as long as a person can drive or maintain a car, they should be able to maintain, because our body is more important than a normal vehicle, right? Our body is the most important vehicle rather than our whatever the car as a vehicle, right? So maintain our body, right? So one bottle is 135 US. But of course, when you sign up as a website, we can get it cheaper. Would you want to get the product for cheaper? Why not, right? And when we share with a few people, we can take the product for free. Why not, right? So one bottle is 135 US dollar. In Malaysia, it's ringgit 600. In Singapore, it's 189. Depends on which country you're from, right? So the product, the company want to spread this around. The company is not only want to make money from this. You heard about loss, like called loss lead. That means I give you the product for free, you come in. Why? Because I want a big data. So this company, they also give very generously to the market. They give 75% of the sales amount to the market. They keep 25%. They are not giving 100% because then you need a very large VCs or company to fund. 25% is able to cover the company costs and the material cost R&D, keep the company growing, but it's not making huge profit, but to give it to the market. So if we market this, we do have very good commission, right? Would you want a company to give a good commission? They give 75%. So how they give it is through what we call a binary system. There are only 2 bonus. 30 seconds, I can finish the explanation. When the first referral bonus is 40% out of PV of 100, so you got $40. Yeah. Then the team bonus is both side. So you have the whatever you need one team and another team, or one country or another country. You got 20%. So that means I got one bottle. I sell one bottle here. I move one bottle here. I got 20%, right? $20. But this is unlimited. Unlimited. That means I bring it to water. Is water can grow it to Canada. Canada can go to Canada. Whatever. US can go to South America, South America can go back to China, China come back to Singapore. The world is all linked together, right? You know anybody from US? You know everybody from Japan, Korea, India? The world is linked together. So as long as it's unlimited volume, we have a 20%, which is fantastic. So the capping per week is 100,000. 100,000, which is fantastic. Not many company give 100,000. Most company give 10 to 20,000 per week. This company has 100K. Why? Because as I mentioned, the company want to grow and take the market share and want to grow to millions of people into the whole e-commerce. Yeah. It's sort of like generous. I don't make money from the products, but I make money from once we have a big data, once we have a big communities. Imagine the company have 3 million, 5 million communities, that will be huge. They can grow to be a very valuable company from there, right? Cool. So the compensation plan is very simple, right? When we do referral, direct 30 seconds referral, $40, 40%, $40, right? Pairing 20%, which is $20. The third one is unlimited pairing of 100K per week. What details are those qualification? We can talk in a separate sessions. I do have a 30 minutes details, right? But in 30 seconds, that is roughly what it means. So in terms of some another slide to show you is referral bonus. So sign one time the bonus 40%. That's $40. We do need to deduct about 25% from there. Our net is 30.6, which is still good, right? But the most important is the pairing bonus. Pairing bonus is 20% with $20 each, right? Right. So you have 100 bottles on your small volume. The big volume will deduct 100. Then yeah, that will be $2,000. After net off is 1,500. If you have 1,500 per week, do you mind? You don't mind, right? And the fact is that many people has 1,500 per week already, right? Already. So, and the company is growing because why? Because the product is good. People do repeat sales, right? So, yep. So this is how roughly the compensation plan. Okay. So good. So we've gone through the company, the products, and the business opportunity, right? So just as I mentioned, it's a very large business. It's growing. We're at the forefront. We are looking for people that is entrepreneur. We're looking for people generally like health and wellness. We're looking for people that think that health and wellness is a growing industry. Okay, so I just want to summarize in 2 minutes, right? Asking you 3 questions, right? After you've seen the last 1 hour, okay? So maybe ask you the first question. If a product that can reverse aging 8.5 to 34 years, backed by scientific proof, backed by thousands of testimony, backed by over 500,000 of actual users, would you want to try? Yes? No? Right? Okay. So the second question is, if a product that can help your family looks and feel younger, 10 to 20 years, maybe your parents, maybe your children, no, would you want to try? Would you want it? So then the third question, if there's an opportunity to be part of a $1 trillion business health and wellness industry, and we are at the very forefront, yeah, would you want to grab it? Okay, yes or no? Right. So if you think that, okay, yeah, it's worth taking a look, then you ask, then what should you do? Right. There's a typical questions, right? Okay, so may I suggest just typically 3 steps, right? First, very simple steps, very simple. First of all, get back to the person who invited you here to get some information, right? Information is free, right? I mean, today just send you some information. We have linked with all the information. Information is free, but missing out could be very costly. I can't estimate how much does it cost you to miss out the information. Yeah, you could miss opportunity to get yourself younger. So tomorrow when you wake up, I want you to do this. You wake up, you think of me or think of water. It's more handsome, right? And then, AKG, I can reverse my body 8 to 34 years. Right? What am I going to do? Am I missing 1 AKG? My body is aging. Yeah. Okay. So get some information. And then the second one is that seeing is believing, finding information is good, but touching is confirming, right? Nothing better than you touch the product yourself. Nothing better than you try the product yourself. After you try, maybe some people know just a couple of days, so they can feel it, right? You can feel it. I can't guarantee, yeah, unless you are quite old, then you can feel it very fast. Yeah. So if you are a bit younger, 30, 40 years, try a few bottles. Don't just try one bottle. Yeah. Don't try just one bottle. One bottle may not, you haven't really aged, right? Then if you're like 60s, 70s, yeah, one bottle you definitely can feel it. Yeah. Right. So try out the product, right? After a few months, your face lifted, you're less wrinkle, you're more energetic, you resolve some of medical condition. But sometimes you have medical conditions you don't know. This is chronic, yeah. It can reverse. Yeah. Try out the products. Yeah. If you maintain your car, if you drive, you maintain your car, you service your car, then just service ourselves. We are more important. Try out the product. The third one is that, yeah, just sign up the website. It's a very easy e-commerce website. Yeah. All right. Then get the product cheap. You sign up, you get the product cheap. Then if you share with 4 person, you get the product for free. Right. 3 to 4 people, you get the product for free already. Okay. So sign up the website. Yeah. Then share with some people. And how do you share? Bring the people on Zoom. So from now onwards, we are going to have daily Zoom. Just bring the people on Zoom. If you cannot tell them, it's fine. There'll be some very good people that can answer some of the questions, right? So far, we are quite cordial, right? We didn't hard sell. We give you some information. Okay, so cool. I think it's pretty good Zoom. I'm going to stop here, and then we take some questions if they are. Okay, would that be all right? Okay, stop the sharing. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording as well. I think it's pretty good. I think we can send up the recording after this session. Yeah, Walter? Cool?
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. Stop recording.